The impact manufacturers have had on our students is pretty incredible. I think it's expanded their career awareness so much that it's taken away limits from them. It's given them, opened up doors and windows to opportunities I think that our students did not know existed. A lot of times we're used to just seeing what our parents did or people we knew did, but giving them direct connections to people in the field gives them the opportunity to see things and do things that they never thought were possible.
I'm a former youth apprentice and former adult apprentice, and I get to be the high school liaison for Oostburg School District. I consider that a privilege because I'm very excited about the youth apprenticeship program. This year at Oostburg we have about 28 students. It's ramping up even as the year goes on, but we have about potentially 29 and even 30 this school year. That will equal about 18% of our juniors and seniors who partake in that program. When I started years ago, we only had 2, and just through some motivation on my part and expressing my excitement for the program, we've ramped that up quite considerably. So as a former apprentice and adult apprentice, I get to see and witness kids go through the same experience that I had. And I think for me, it was the point in my life where learning really became relevant. I got to see what I did in the classroom and how that applied to my job in my apprenticeship. So I get to provide that same opportunity for kids and help encourage them. But also I just get to be a part of this experience for kids. I'm gonna get goosebumps, by the way. But I get to be a part of this experience to get kids to see what it is that they want to do.
So I'm a welding instructor like any other program instructor for Fox Valley Technical College, but I'm actually contracted to the Wautoma School District to teach our welding fundamentals certificate to their students. So we have a unique partnership in that a while back there were more people involved from the community, but now it's kind of just come down to Fox Valley Tech and Wautoma High School. So we actually have a full welding facility in Wautoma. So my students come to me for part of the day to receive instruction, and we do classes from weld print reading to welding techniques to introduction and safety classes.
When they created the Project Grow program, that was with great cooperation with many of the manufacturers in the community, and without them stepping up and supporting this program and the districts being given the opportunity to step out of the typical classroom structure, that's what has made this program be so successful, and the kids really enjoy it. And I just wish everybody could have this opportunity because it is so neat to see the bonding that takes place, the teamwork that takes place, and the cooperation and all of those soft skills that you can't really teach from a book, but you can when you're sitting around a table creating, deciding which idea to go with, and that's so important, and that you can't open a book and say, well, this is how you cooperate, this is how you, they got to actually do it.
I understand that the Mishkot model can't work exactly, is different for everybody, but I do think there are some core principles that can be implemented in every community and every high school across this area. Some of the principles are, one, I think you need to give students the opportunity to experience several career choices prior to leaving high school. Secondly, I think you have to have a scope and sequence within your curriculum that complements those pathways, provide a variety of courses so that students can see the relevance that their education has prior to leaving high school. And thirdly, I just think you have to give kids an opportunity to jumpstart on their career.
Brilliant Elementary STEM Center is actually one of the major things that we've done through the Ahrens Foundation. And STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math is something that is a learning tool, a learning technique. And the way I like to say it is it's helping kids become problem solvers. They're thinking more holistically rather than just about math, geometry, trigonometry. They're learning more about how to apply that to real world. So the engineering techniques, technology as it relates to not just software and iPhones and smartphones and devices, but technology in terms of even robotics and machine tools and things that are really surrounding us in our everyday use. So STEM education for us is really all about teaching young kids how to be holistic thinkers, problem solvers, and over time, you know, look at the opportunity from a high school level and taking that into your next level of education or right into your career.
Freedom has improved their manufacturing careers by updating equipment with help through the district, and also local manufacturers have donated equipment to us. It's really helped us out, the school district working with us in the financial aspect, and also getting those donations helps the program grow and get with the times. When I started at Freedom, a lot of the equipment was dated, so in the past 5 years with Freedom, I've really updated the equipment. We've got laser gravers, we've got CNC machines. We're working on a plasma cam table. We're also working on getting some screen printing items in there, so definitely helped.
How did we raise $4.5 million? Talking to our community members. People in Sheboygan are incredibly supportive of what it means to be in our community. Well, that part, you know, you talk about donations. Again, we're a school district. This wasn't donations. This is investments. Investments in our kids and in their future employees. So the whole thing with Red Raider, $4.5 million in less than a month. We tried to get money from federal grant. That didn't work out. We went back to our employers and said, sorry, it didn't work. Not one withheld their confirmation. They said, nope, we're still on board. Go out and get some more so you can get this happening. So what did it mean? It meant we talked to all the employers and they realized what they need, but most importantly, they also realized their next pipeline is our kids. So let's work together. And finally, what they've done is there's a commitment at $4.5 million. That just got us started. That old Carpenter song, we've only just begun. We have, and now they're at the table to take it to the next step of what we're going to do to get our kids ready to be successful and be successful, productive employees.
Well, we were educated in the Brilliant School System, and it helped us through life and starting a business, starting 2 businesses. And we want to give back, and we hope other people will be influenced to give back to education. Our children are our future.